Why do some teams always seem to win the close games, while others seem to always lose them? Hi, this is Coach Jim Johnson. How does your team do in crunch time? With all the chaos going on in the NFL as we're getting ready for the playoffs, it got me thinking about what actually decides the outcome of a game. Oftentimes, it comes down to a missed field goal, a Hail Mary, or a game-winning drive. But what about everything else? The little things. Is your team set up to win the close games? In this video, I will give you some tips on how you can make sure your team is ready for a crunch time. Number one is mental. Do you teach your team about the mental side of the game? Are they usually utilizing mental imagery? Have they played it out, being successful during crunch time situations in their head? Number two, practice. Do you practice end of the game scenarios? Practice is a great time to turn up the heat, make drills harder, and put them in situations tougher than the actual game. Number three, pressure situations. It's impossible to cover all the situations in a game, but your team should be well versed in how to handle pressure situations. You should be rehearsing when to call a timeout, what plays to run, how to manage the offense, defense, etc. Review film. How often do you watch film with your team? Make sure you discuss the areas of improvement as well as the good things that were accomplished that you see on film. Make competition in practice. During drills or practice, you should be charting everything. Make every action into a competition with rewards and consequences. And then you got to look for players to step up. How about when you have a scrimmage? Are you taking the time to let the players control the scrimmage while you just sit back and officiate? See how they handle game management. Then make sure at the end that you give some feedback and get some questions and feedback from them. How about timeouts? I'm here to tell you that not many coaches practice timeouts, where to sit, who speaks, but this will make you much more efficient during crunch time. How about composure? As the coach, you must always keep your composure. The players will respond with your calmness and hopefully do it successfully. Questions. Constantly pick your players' brains and catch them off guard with questions and pop quizzes to gauge their level of understanding so they get to think on their feet. How about the rules? Do your players know the rules of the game? As their coach, you should be peppering them with little known facts and rules in case they come up during crunch time. So take these ideas and make practice more difficult than the games. Get clarity of your expectations. Make sure your players know what to do and be open to their questions. Share your questions and get your team prepared so you win more of the close games than other teams.